Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. Donald Trump in Atlanta last night touching on energy.
We will frack, 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 and drill, baby, drill.
Earlier in the day, he had a different message for a different group of people.
Harris Faulkner's town hall with former President Donald Trump is focusing on issues impacting women ahead of the election. Now, the women in attendance were Georgia residents who asked questions on the economy, public safety, and immigration.
Fox's Brooke Singman. The town hall airs at 11 a.m. Eastern on the Fox News channel. Vice President Harris in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, which is outside of Philadelphia. It's her 11th trip to the Keystone State this election cycle. And the vice president sits down for an exclusive interview that airs tonight on Special Report of Brett Baer on the Fox News channel. That's at 6 p.m. Eastern. And the Navy is searching for 2 crew members who were missing when their aircraft went down last night east of Mount Rainier in Washington State. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
It's not every day that you buy a house. And if you're only going to experience something like that 2 or 3 times in your entire life, wouldn't you rather enjoy the experience? For home buying that is truly good, come to Southern Heritage Bank. We make home buying simple, fun, worry-free. In a word, we make it good. Find out more and apply now at southernheritagebank.com/mortgage. Let's do something unbelievably good. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Wednesday, October 16th. On Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. Topping our local news. Early voting begins today in Bradley County. There are 4 early voting locations. Those locations are OCI at 410 Urbane Road Northeast, the Bradley County Election Office at 155 Broad Street, the Northeast Recreation Center at 264 Berry Street Northeast, and the Bradley County Fire Rescue Training Center at 3715 Dalton Pike. Hours for early voting locations are weekdays 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. There is one exception to the normal operating hours. The early voting location at OCI will operate from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. on Friday, October 25th. Election Day is November 5th, and polls will be open from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. From the Chattanoogan, Lee University will present Songs That Touch Our Hearts on Tuesday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. in the Lee University Chapel, featuring beloved hymns from the Redback Hymnal. Danny Murray will direct the program and lead the congregation in singing these cherished songs. Murray said of the event, quote, "This event brings together the rich musical heritage of our community. A diverse array of students, faculty, and community members will occupy the stage, creating a heartfelt atmosphere for all," end quote. Admission to the event is free, but tickets are required due to limited seating. For more information or to reserve tickets, call 423-614-8320. In state news from WATE, the Tennessee Highway Patrol is trying to identify an injured woman who was found along Interstate 40 in Roane County and is asking for the public's help. troopers responded to mile marker 341 of I-40 in Roane County just after 8 p.m. on Sunday. A black woman with serious injuries was found lying in the eastbound emergency lane, approximately 1 mile east of exit 140. She was taken to the University of Tennessee Medical Center by EMS. Investigators are seeking any information that could help determine the identity of the woman and what happened before she was found. The public is asked to call the Tennessee Highway Patrol Knoxville District Dispatch Center at 865-544-3380. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and download our app that sends you instant notifications.
All right, good morning and welcome everyone. Mix 1041. We're also on, as soon as Fruit Loops wakes up, there we go. We're on mixtv.tv, and I'm joined, of course, by Bridget. We're at the all-new Zaxby's. Right here, it's reopened. Jimmy Logan is here. Going to talk to Jimmy in a second. And Dylan, my longtime friend, district manager, is that right?
That's right.
At Zaxby. Dylan, first of all, you're looking great, buddy.
Man, thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
I tell you right now.
My side's going just so that.
Yeah, well, now Dylan's lost a bunch of LBs since I've known him over the years. Hey, Dylan, first of all, congratulations on this, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, we're really excited for this building. I mean, it was a long time coming, right? I mean, approximately nearly 25 years. So, yeah, a long time coming, and we're glad to be here.
Well, I know you are, and we're going to be here through about 9 o'clock. And there's the, if you're watching us on mixtv.tv right now, there's the outside. Dylan, talk about this reconstruction.
Well, so, we have to go by specs that Zaxby's provides, obviously. So it's a little bit smaller than our Stewart Road location, but it's primarily built to service guests through the drive-through. So, we got our double lane there, and that's going to help us get a lot of cars through.
It's going to be a great thing, I know, and you're going to be having a big day here. Of course, we're here for the broadcast this morning. People can come by, but you've got a big day going later today.
Yes, I mean, we're doing our grand opening, and, we only have a couple people in line still, and we still have plenty of people that are able to come out and get free Zaxby's for a year. So it's not too late. We're opening the doors at 9:30, so...
Okay, so people can come in at 9:30 and start taking advantage of that?
That's true, yep.
Okay, so hey, tell me about that. The deck of deals, what does that mean?
Yeah, so what it is you get, it's like a deck of cards, right? And then you get to use one per week, and then it's for a special different menu item, and it's slightly different each time, but you essentially get one free thing per week for an entire year.
All right, we love Zaxby's, Dylan. We've known you a long time, and congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Again, we're happy to serve the community, and glad to see you this morning. So yeah.
Well, Zaxby's on 25th Street, and again, you can get in line and start taking advantage of this at 9:30. Is that right?
Well, you can come get in line now. So we've actually got a couple people out there, but we're opening the doors at 9:30.
Okay.
To serve customers, and then we'll give the deck of deals out then. So.
All right, that's for you. Thank you, Dylan.
Yes,
we'll talk to you soon. Bridget, what a morning we got here. What's happening over there?
Yeah, so exciting. Here's the grand reopening celebration. This is the original Cleveland Zaxby's on 25th Street. So come out and see us this morning. Coming up a little bit later, the Chamber is going to be here with the big ribbon cutting, some great giveaways. They have some Zaxby's swag here for you. We're going to be back live here from 11 to 1 at lunchtime. So it's the big grand reopening celebration here at Zaxby's on 25th Street.
8 minutes after 7. Jimmy Logan is here. Jimmy, good morning.
Good morning, Steve. And, my children and grandchildren are down in Aniana, Alabama, a relatively small community.
Yep.
But they love their Zaxby's down there. And the neat thing is the employees at Zaxby's, they are just fabulous. I've stopped at Zaxby's around the countryside, and you get that really warm feeling when you're talking to one of those Zaxby employees. Great training, as I understand it, must be so around the countryside. But it's great to have the Zaxby's reopened here on 25th Street.
Jimmy, it's an important day. It's the first day of early voting as we get ready for November 5th.
It is an important day, and I think it's an important day for our community to stand up and say, we're going to vote. voting is important. You and I have commented over the last few years about the decrease in the number of people who vote. Certainly the presidential election brings out a few more people. But let's try to break some records today, Steve, of people coming out and voting. There are choices that we have not had in some races today. There are some choices for our state representatives and positions and various other things that are out there, as well as this very, very important razor thin, I'm told, across the country election. We know that this is an election which may dramatically impact the future of this country. And it is our belief that the choices that people make in this election are going to be very important. Steve, I think you go worldwide now because people who are on that little app.
At least half of Meigs County. That's about as far as, at least this parking lot.
No.
I mean, it's a impact. And Jimmy, we've had a change in location this year for early voting, which some people may not realize that they're no longer at the mall. They're over at OCI, Perry Stone's ministry over there. And matter of fact, thank you, Fruit Loops. There's a location, if I can take my eye test here. We've got, so OCI on the north end, the Bradley County Election Commission office, Northeast Recreation Center, and then, Jimmy, really the former Waterville School down there on Dalton Pike, which is now the training center for Bradley County Fire and Rescue.
That's important. Folks, it's really going to be a great day to start this election.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and vote today. Don't wait till the last minute to vote. Go ahead and vote, because early voting really counts now. It's so important, and the opportunity to participate, it starts today. I think it's like 8 o'clock this morning.
I think so. Hey, Furloughs, you put those hours back up, because I was looking at that too. Do we have I don't think we have the hours on that one, but we do. 9 to 6, way down there at the bottom. There you go, 9 to 6, Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 on Saturday. So
9 to 4 on Saturday.
All right.
So the opportunity is there. Take advantage of the opportunity and vote. Vote early.
Absolutely.
And some people say vote often, don't they? But,
hey, it's Bosses Day. And I hope everybody at Logan Thompson does something for Jimmy Logan today. Bridget, it's Bosses Day. Our friends at Zaxby's are sponsoring a big giveaway for us this morning this afternoon.
Yeah, that's right. They have a $50 gift card up for grabs and some Zaxby's swag as well. So you are welcome to call or text with your favorite boss and nominate them to win this great prize package.
Yeah.
I will not be calling or texting.
Sure, Mrs. Hartline. Well, come on in, Tammy. I'm sure Mrs. Hartline will love that. Call or text 423-614-6499. So, hey, if you're texting us, folks, we'd like where the company is, what the company is, and the name of the boss, and your name, 423-614-6499 on the Cleveland State text line, and call the volunteer Red Up Best Mix line. Bridget, let's get our first check of the street, 713. What's happening?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking great as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line.
All right, a limited number of the deck of deals, which are good for 1 year here at Zaxby's. You can get in line. Line has already started forming. That's at 9:30. 50 people. First 50?
First 50. Yes.
All right, so we've got some slots available. We're at Zaxby's on 25th Street. The grand reopening, really, and we got a lot of guests coming by this morning, so come by and do that. It's Boss's Day. Get involved in that. Nominate your boss. Get some extra points there. You probably need it. Those of you, most of our audience about to get fired, probably. So anyway, text 423-614-6499 or call Sheridan and Ryan back at the station. All right, we're going to come back to Zaxby's, 25th Street. We're here till 9 o'clock. Stop by and see us. Mix 1041, MixTV.tv.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Good morning and welcome back. It is 5:45 on this Wednesday morning, and as we take a look outside, not a whole lot going on in our neck of the woods, but look at this. Along the Tennessee-North Carolina line, that is blue showing up. Yes, snow showers have been falling overnight in parts of the Smoky Mountains, right along that Tennessee-North Carolina line and some of the highest elevations. And yes, we had a little bit of snow falling here in Tennessee yesterday evening. This was Mount LeConte, of course, over 6,000 feet in elevation. This is live from LeConte Lodge yesterday evening. You can see that dusting there. And again, there was some more snow overnight, so there's the possibility they got a couple of inches. So I'll kind of check on that a little bit later this morning. But here locally, of course, we're not going to be dealing with any snow anytime soon. Things are all clear here across the Tennessee Valley. This is Cleveland. If you're heading out and about this morning, though, just know you need the jacket. Once again, it's 37 in Dayton, 41 in Cleveland, 40 in Blue Ridge, and 43 here in Chattanooga. You add in that northwesterly wind, you get a wind chill in the low to mid 30s across much of the Tennessee Valley. So it is a cold morning, and later this afternoon, it's going to be a cool, crisp, fall-like afternoon. 55 in Blue Ridge, 59 in Athens, 54 in Altamont. And to me, this is that perfect like apple picking weather. So if you want to do that today, if you have the day off, maybe go down to LJ or Blue Ridge and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, because it is going to be unseasonably cool. Our high temperature 61, our average high this time of the year 74. So we're going to be about 10 to 15 degrees below that mark. So this is a pretty significant cold air mass for this time of the year. And we're going to have frosty mornings through Thursday, maybe even Friday, as lows drop down to around 40 here in Chattanooga. And then those morning temperatures gradually start to moderate into the weekend. But if you pinpoint some of our mountain communities like Murphy, it's going to be much cooler. In fact, first freeze of the season looking pretty likely as we get into Thursday morning. 29, 32 by Friday. And then again, those temperatures start to warm up heading into your weekend. So frost advisories will be in effect tomorrow morning from 3 to 9 for all of North Georgia into Northeast Alabama. Now, they haven't been issued for Tennessee yet, but they likely will a little bit later on. We also have freeze warnings for Fannin County and parts of western North Carolina, where freeze conditions will be possible by the time we wake up on Thursday morning. So it looks like Thursday morning may be our coldest of the entire week, and then we're going to start that warming trend. So looking ahead, the next 6 to 10 days, the pattern's going to flip-flop. So right now we have the jet stream a lot further to the south. It's going to take a hike north and keep that cold air bottled up in Canada, and that's going to lead to warmer temperatures here across the Tennessee Valley and much of the southeast. By this weekend, we'll be back in the mid to upper 70s, closing in on 80 Monday into Tuesday, but it's still going to be very nice. Sunshine, low humidity, so the mid 70s, that's just about perfect this time of the year. As we take a look at your futurecasts, a little bit of snow showers continuing through this morning along the Tennessee-North Carolina line. Outside of that, the entire southeast looking good. We're going to have a whole lot of sunshine. High pressure going to dominate our weather over the next week and a half, as we're not looking at any rain across the entire southeast for at least the next 7 days and maybe even beyond. And we are still dealing with drought conditions here across much of Chattanooga, Cleveland, Dayton. Again, this beige area, that's a moderate drought. This is a severe drought in that orange shade. So we'll likely see this extended as that new drought monitor comes out tomorrow, because we have not had a whole lot of rain. Again, we had that bout right around Helene, which was the end of September, where we got 4 to 7 inches area wide. Outside of that, it has been dry. We haven't picked up more than 1/10 of an inch of rain all month, and we're still running about an 8-inch deficit on the year. So outside of Helene's rains, we just haven't had a whole lot over the last couple of months, and that's going to be the trend as we head into your next 7 days. Of course, we'll have that cool, crisp weather today, tomorrow, and Friday, and then we'll transition to nice, warm conditions as we head into your weekend.
All right, Clay. Thank you.
A bundle of
Beautiful
Eller
week
& Owens
ahead.
furniture and mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle. A sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress.
All right, welcome back to Zaxby's, the all-new Zaxby's in the same great location on 25th Street right here in Cleveland. Tell you what, we're about to talk to my buddy at Dr. Ed McIntyre, but first, Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to Dixie Crisp. She was 17 yesterday, a student at Bradley Central. That is from her mom and family. Donna Walker Seaborn is having a birthday today. Her husband Greg sent that in to us. He says they've been married 34 years. She is an assistant manager at Citizen Savings and Loan. Layla Mason is 12 years old today. She plays basketball at Ocoee Middle School, and they tell us she was in our studio a little while ago with the Elks Hoop Shoot. She was number 2 in her age group in the nation, so great basketball player there. And then Joshua Satterfield is 22 today, a student at UTC, and that is from Mom, Dad, and his brother Brandon. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app as the Simmons Bank celebration list.
It's also National Blog Bosses Day. We're here at Zaxby's on 25th Street, and so nominate your boss or get fired. That's pretty much where we are, and that's what Dr. McIntyre is telling everybody at Tennessee Valley Urology. Bridget, tell me about the prize. And how people can get their bosses entered.
That's right. We have a $50 gift card to give away from our friends here at Zaxby's, and also some Zaxby's swag as well. So you can nominate your boss. All you have to do is call or text 423-614-6499. Tell us your name and your boss's name and where you work. So again, call or text 423-614-6499.
Well, over the years, we've talked to a longtime friend, Dr. Ed McIntyre, about urological matters. I don't even know if that's a word. He's also tried to give me examples.
It is.
But a lot of people don't realize, Doc, how involved you are in music and how special that is to you. And so you're turning a passion of yours into something great. Tell us, first of all, good morning. How are you?
Yeah, great. It's good to be here and maybe not talk prostates. We can if you want to.
Yeah, whatever.
Always a good radio topic. No, Steve, like a lot of people, my wife and I love live music. We've done some house concerts with my partner John and Emma Jane Hale, and we've got a big group now called the Undertakers. Yep. Mark Pastrain, Rusty Wink, a bunch of people that are doing some fun things. We've had some shows around town. We have one scheduled for November 8th. And the artist that we had called and canceled, ran into some health issues, and my wife and I were driving to Arkansas to see Arkansas and Tennessee play.
To see your former Razorback.
Miracles happen every day. Every day.
Yes.
And we got a call that the artist was canceling, and I thought, maybe this is an opportunity. Maybe we do a benefit concert. We have some connections with musicians in Asheville area and actually Canton, North Carolina. And so checked it out with John Hale. He said, I think it's a great idea. So we called Darren Nicholson, who is a Grammy-nominated musician, 13 IBMA awards, awarded the Longleaf Pine Award from the governor of North Carolina. Just an incredible guy and a fabulous entertainer. And, I said, Darren, how are you doing? I called him right away, and he said, I'm doing great. My town is devastated. Canton's about 17 miles west of Asheville. And, we've all had it on our heart. What can you do when you see something like this happen? I grew up in a town that was almost destroyed by Katrina. So I had a heart for that and understood a little bit of what he was going through. Canton and Cleveland have some very interesting connections. The paper mill, Canton is a mill town, and their paper mill, a lot of their workers came here in the 50s, and so there's some esteemed citizens of Cleveland that are from Canton. David and Margaret Schenck are from Canton, and multiple other folks. And so in just a few days, we have got this benefit concert up and going. It's been an incredible response, and we're looking for more response. So it's going to be on November 8th at the museum. We're going to start at 6 o'clock. Papa Odell's Acoustic Instruments, their house band. I don't know have you been to Papa Odell's yet?
I have not been
It's
there.
on Hall Avenue. It's a great jewel of a place in downtown Cleveland. Absolutely. Everybody needs to go visit.
I gotta go try.
Drew and Stephanie Walden. It's a store that's a tribute to their grandfather, Odell Suits, and we all know what incredible musicians the Suits family are. They're going to play from 6 to 7. We're going to have hot dogs and happy hour. Yep. And then we're going to roll into the museum, and at 7:30 doors, we'll have our hot dogs outside on the patio, hopefully if the weather's nice. Then we want 350 people. We want to pack out the museum. Tickets are $30. We're encouraging a donation maybe of $20 more for a total of $50 for a ticket, but $30 is fine too. You can get your ticket at the Community Foundation website, cfocoeregion.com, or at the museum's website. We'll direct you there. Super simple process. Lisa Guerin has done a wonderful job of getting this up and going in a short period of time. Lucy Reimer at the museum is incredibly excited, so it's going to be a great event.
It's going to be a great event. Dr. Ed McIntyre joins us as it is Strings Across the Mountain, a benefit for the community of Canton, North Carolina, in the wake of the devastation from Hurricane Helene, and it's November 8th at 6 p.m. Now, I know not only do you have the ticket sales, but you have sponsorships are available.
Absolutely. We've got some sponsorship lines. The Big Mon Bill Monroe sponsorship And the bluegrass theme is $25,000. We've got lead guitar, we've got fancy fiddle, we've got bustin' banjo, merry mandolin, big bad bass. So we're looking for businesses and individuals who will hop on some of those sponsorship lines. They range from $500 up to $25,000. I've made no promises. I've talked to Darren, talked to the mayor of Canton, Zeb Smathers, who is an incredible guy, who's doing great work.
I think we're going to try to talk to him.
Oh yeah. So
Nice,
both Darren and Zeb would love to come on, and so hopefully in the next 2 weeks that's going to happen.
Let's set that up. Yeah. Again, Dr. Ed McIntyre with us. It's Strings Across the Mountain, a benefit for the community of Canton, North Carolina, for the Hurricane Helene devastation. It is, again, November the 8th, 6 p.m. at the museum here in Cleveland. And how do they get their tickets once again, Ed?
Once again, go to the Community Foundation. It's on their site, cfacoleregion.com, or to the museum. It will direct you there, and we'd love to have everybody come out and benefit this wonderful small town.
All right, Dr. Ed McIntyre, thank you very, very much. And
thanks, Steve.
We'll be talking more about this, and we'll continue to do that. Bridget, let's get a check of our, thank you, buddy. Let's get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. What's happening?
All right, for today, we're going to have sunny skies, and it's quite a bit cooler today, obviously. Our high today is only going to be around 60, and then back in the 30s for this evening, and a low of 34 tonight. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 64 and a low of 35. And then on Friday, sunny as well with a high of 70. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 38 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there this morning.
All right, we are live from Zaxby's, the rebuilt Zaxby's on 25th Street. Come by and see us. Bridget, tell them about the deck of deals. For the first 50 people here, that'll start at 9:30.
Yeah, so the deck of deals is full of free offers for an entire year. They're going to open early for you this morning at 9:30. So come on by. You're welcome to go ahead and get in line for that. Again, that's a deck of deals. It's full of free offers for an entire year here at Zaxby's on 25th Street.
If you're watching us on mixedtv.tv, a beautiful morning here on a Wednesday morning, the 16th of October. It's National Bosses Day, and I tell you what, before we go to break here quickly, Bridget, let's recognize some of the bosses who are being, why don't you kill the text machine, who are being nominated here this maybe easier on your other machine there, but okay. Well, I want everybody to see this.
Yes, so we have Dr. Seth Ford being nominated, and Elizabeth Rosenberger as well, and all the docs at Cleveland Eye Clinic. They are the absolute best at what they do. I'm proud to lead and be part of their team. That's from Erica Bledsoe. Brandy Snyder nominates Richie Stevenson at Lake Forest Middle School.
Well, I understand he'd have to actually go to work, I think, to be a boss, wouldn't he?
We also
I hear he's not there very often.
We also have Jeff Spade being nominated at JLL. That is from Debbie and Terry. We have Dr. Ruthie Pandy from Michigan Avenue Elementary being nominated by Mandy Beatty. And let's see here. We have, Jamie Philpott at Life Care Center is an amazing boss. That is from Melinda Higdon. We have Liz Moffitt nominating Sharonda Thompson from Family Resource Agency of Tennessee. So she is the best boss ever. We have, Michael Teets at Southeast Bank in Cleveland. That is from Olivia Stuman. And so, getting lots of great nominations.
All right, call or text those in, 423-614-6499, $50 gift card from Zaxby's to the winner, what you're going to do throughout the day. We're back with sports in a moment.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Maybe it began with a little girl following a kaleidoscope of butterflies to a place beyond her dreams. But then it became a real kaleidoscope that you can walk and fly through, where we don't just welcome you, we celebrate you. As the colors swirl and spin, there's definitely beauty in this place, but it's also in those around you, and the memories will live in our hearts forever.
Dollywood, love every moment.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world, and I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest, and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a busy man? Listen to how Direct Primary Care Associates has helped men like Mike Kelly.
I imagine like most men, I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. I'm very busy with my life. And the problem with going to other urgent care places is you can go there and sit, and you don't know how long you're going to be, and I have other appointments that I may have to get to. With this, you know when you're going to be here. I was spending over $70 a month on medication through my other insurance. Here, I haven't paid a dime. I haven't had to pay for anything. So just that alone in the last 8 months saved me over $500. And I'm telling you right now, as a man, I don't know how much energy it takes to even call in and have to get some help, because we don't like to ask for help. But these are here to help you. This is what this is designed for, is to help you.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Love supporting local? Then you'll love shopping with Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, your hometown dealer. We're happy to be part of this community and proud to serve you with the better way to buy and service. Plus, during the Make This the Summer event, you can drive new Ram trucks for as low as $45,000. And we'll deliver yours to your door. Visit your hometown dealer today, Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, the better way to buy and service.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Give me Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson.
I'm gonna need Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Don't worry, dear. We have Logan Thompson. I gotta call Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson! If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah. Sunshine. The weekend will have lows in the low to mid 40s, highs in the mid 70s, and yeah, you guessed it, sunshine over the weekend as well. Download the Local 3 weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Carnes for the Local 3 Storm Alert Team.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
The Town Squire has all the essentials for your fall wardrobe. Whether you're looking for hanging out sports shirts, stylish outerwear, or those versatile quarter zips, the Town Squire's got you covered with brands you trust like Peter Millar, Southern Tide, Johnny O, and Volunteer Traditions. New styles and colors arriving daily. Larry and his team are ready to help you gear up for the season. Welcome back, everyone. We are live from the newly rebuilt Zaxby's, and Bridget, did you tell Mary Stewart my theory of this?
No, I did not.
Jim and Logan, we have two theories on why they tore down Zaxby's. Number one, it was a fulfillment of prophecy. Perry Stone told me that they tore down this building and built it back in 7 days. That's what I heard.
Well, if Perry said it, I think it's probably.
Well, I know you do, especially. The second one is we tore it down because to get rid of the demons of Mark Shepard, the first owner of Zaxby's. All of that's not true. But anyway, Bridget, before we do sports here, let's remind everybody about the deck of deals available. It's a year's worth of deals here.
That's right. Yeah, be one of the first 50 people here. They're going to open early for you today at 9:30. This is all Zaxby's on 25th Street. So be one of the first 50 people. You're going to receive a deck of deals, which is full of free offers for an entire year. So come on by here. Again, they are going to open early this morning at 9:30.
All right, 7:41, the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindness Sports, sponsored in part by the Town Squire Sports, courtesy of ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Well, Jimmy, the American League Championship Series, Game 2 last night, Yankees 6-3 over the Guardians.
In spite of Taylor Swift and her boyfriend making out in front of the whole world.
Come on!
Oh, my! Oh, man, Taylor Swift. She's going to be where that boy is, isn't she?
Well, I think it may be the other way around, but he needs to concentrate a little more on football. If you look at his numbers this season, Yankees go up 2-0. Dodgers at the Mets. They're hoping for a Subway Series in New York. Dodgers at the Mets tonight, 8 o'clock. We'll have it on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, presented locally by George Gray, Allstate Insurance. So you've got the Dodgers, the Mets, the Yankees, and Cleveland. Oh, there's some interesting things.
It's going to be a fabulous time. The fact is, though, that we have extended the baseball season into the time when we got these football games going on.
It makes for some smoke comes off the remote, I will tell you. Hey, because of the playoff game on ESPN tonight, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, Vol Calls will be here on Mix 104.1, 8 o'clock kickoff with Bob Kessling, Coach Heupel, presented by TVFCU. And Jimmy, it's the third Saturday in October at Neyland Stadium.
And it's on everybody's calendar who keeps up with college football is that third Saturday. And I think I've told you the story about the lawsuit which we had. And I'll tell you that sometime when we've got a few moments to talk about it if I have it. But gosh, Saturday. And I understand the weather's going to be great. The stadium is packed out without question. I don't know what color I'm supposed to be wearing.
Well, you've got some family. Your daughters are in Alabama. You're going to be there for the first time in a few years. Yeah, what are you going to do, Jimmy?
Well, I'm going to watch two young children, ages 9 and 11, as they just get so excited when the Big T opens up. And we've got that wonderful, wonderful Tennessee band. Man, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time, and a great time for children.
Hey, the $1 Million Band from Alabama will be playing in downtown Chattanooga on Friday, as they usually do, and on their way to Knoxville. Hey, Atlanta Jimmy, what about you and I go to the Super Bowl? Let's make a date now. 2028. The Super Bowl will be in Atlanta, Georgia. The NFL owners voted yesterday.
I'm for it. Let's go. We're going to.
Let's go to the Super Bowl, and we'll be there. That is sports. We are live at the rebuilt Zaxby's, Bridget. Grand reopening here on 25th Street. Come out and see us. But first, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you get?
Okay, happy birthday to Dixie Crisp. She was 17 yesterday, a student at Bradley Central. That's from her mom and family. Donna Walker Seaborn celebrating a birthday today. Her husband Greg sent that in to us. He says they've been married for 34 years. She's an assistant manager at Citizens Savings and Loan. Layla Mason is 12 years old today, a basketball player at Ocoee Middle School. And then Joshua Satterfield is 22 today, a student at UTC. And that is from mom, dad, and his brother Brandon. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Redipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list.
Jimmy Logan, it's also a very important day. It's the first day of early voting.
Early voting, folks. You've got the opportunity to. Let's set a record. Let's get to 75% of the registered voters. Would that not be phenomenal?
That'd be tremendous.
It really would, but the fact is, it's our duty and responsibility, I think, as citizens of this great country, to participate. Let's get there and let's get out the vote.
Jimmy, and again, we do want to point out that the early voting locations have changed a little bit. Hey, if you put that back up. Early voting again on the north end at OCI. That's Urbane Road, just past the YMCA there. Bradley County Election Commission office downtown, the Northeast Recreation Center on Berry Street. Also, the Bradley County Fire and Rescue Training Center on Dalton Pike. That's for those been around a while, the old Waterville School. And then, Jimmy, they can vote early today through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 4. And we're ready for Election Day, November 5th.
It's going to be an important election for our country. Folks, participate. Let your views and perspective be known throughout this country. And Steve, I know that a lot of folks in North Georgia listen to the station. I've traveled down through there, and the radio signals get down. So it could be that just the knowledge here. Tell your friends and neighbors in Georgia, man, razor thin. What about that? Everywhere, no question about it. And Steve, before I go,
please,
our wonderful friend, Dr. Ed McIntyre, came by earlier, and we know that the audience transitions about every 20 minutes here.
Well, every time they realize what station they're on and hear Bridget, they change the channel.
Well, I think that's true about one of the people who is over there. I don't think it's true about Bridget, but irrespective of that, what an incredible effort overnight put together. Undertaker Productions proudly presents, Canton, wow, destroyed. Cities wiped out. The birthplace of Davy Crockett. That community is gone. It's an incredible event. Folks, we have the heart here to make a difference. So participate if you will. And Steve, this is quite an impressive lineup that Ed McIntyre and some of his friends said, we're going to have a concert second to none in this community, and we're going to raise enough money to make a difference, and we always do. So put it on your calendar.
And I thought it was nice, Jimmy. Ed is going to do free prostate exams at the concert. So, it may be a little out of place, but everything's fine. He's always thinking business. Tennessee Valley Urology. And this guy here, the Darren Nicholson Band. Darren is a Grammy-nominated instrumentalist. And hey, it's November 8th, 6 p.m. at the museum. Go to the Community Foundation website and the museum website to get your tickets.
And pass that information along, folks. We've got to help our neighbors and our citizens.
We got to, Jimmy, we've got another way to help. Bartley Norton's going to come by next hour, talk about the horses. So a lot of the farmers over there, he has assembled quite a team, and I understand they had television coverage yesterday, he told me, but He's going to come by here. We have Pastor Calvin Page, the president of Operation Compassion, going to come by next hour. Give us an update. Of course, we joined in with them a couple of weeks ago, so we've got a very busy morning.
We do have, and I think it's, tomorrow night that the 24/7?
Yes, the big banquet.
Banquet of the 24/7, and we are making a difference in this community and changing lives. The drug and alcohol consumption, Steve, what a problem our community has with the young people and things of that nature. And it's so good that the folks who are listening to us today, and you and Bridget and the radio station, we work every day to make this a better place to live. That's our duty and responsibility.
You got to thank you, Jimmy. Live from Zaxby's on 25th Street. Come by and see us. We're back in a moment.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Here's your news for Wednesday, October 16th on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. Topping our local news, early voting begins today in Bradley County. There are 4 early voting locations. Those locations are OCI at 410 Urbane Road Northeast, the Bradley County Election Office at 155 Broad Street, the Northeast Recreation Center at 264 Berry Street Northeast, and the Bradley County Fire Rescue Training Center at 3715 Dalton Pike. Hours for early voting locations are weekdays 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. There is one exception to the normal operating hours. The early voting location at OCI will operate from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. on Friday, October 25th. Election Day is November 5th, and polls will be open from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. For Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
This news update is brought to you by Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services, serving families for more than 45 years. 2 locations, Wildwood and North Ocoee. Jim.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Time to pay the dad tax.
Dad, go get your own.
Dad tax is a sacred institution.
Not here, it isn't.
It is too.
Right now, we'll pay your sales tax on any Mermaid brand mattress.
And we'll give you free local delivery on qualifying products.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
What if the stars could reach for us? Right now at Anarquista, they can. The story continues at Astrolumina. 2 new chapters are awaiting curious minds. Journey through the dreams of stars as they rest in the Smoky Mountains. Astrolumina at Anarquista. There's magic in the mountains.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag. Just $5.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $5.99. Hardee's. Goodness in the making.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck. It's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Is it to try your new mattress before you buy it? Mermaid Mattress, we're just around the corner.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Bundle up, a little cool out there for your Wednesday morning. Wednesday afternoon, yeah, it's going to be cool as well. Sunny and 62, a little breezy at times. Thursday, sunny, 39 in the morning, 66 in the afternoon. Friday, a little bit warmer, 41 in the morning and 71 in the afternoon with more sunshine. The weekend will have lows in the low to mid-40s, highs in the mid-70s. And, yeah, you guessed it, sunshine over the weekend as well. Download the Local 3 weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Carnes for the Local 3 Storm Alert Team.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476.
It is 3 minutes before 8 if you're watching us on mixtv.tv right now. Look at that, Bridget. What a beautiful picture that is, this beautiful new building.
Yeah, such a nice building here. We're at the Zaxby's on 25th Street. This is the original Cleveland Zaxby's that has been completely rebuilt. Today is their grand reopening celebration.
It's also National Bosses Day, and so you can get involved there, Bridget, with our big contest. Actually sponsored by Zaxby's. Tell us what's happening.
That's right. So we have a $50 Zaxby's gift card up for grabs. Also some Zaxby's swag as well. All you have to do is nominate your favorite boss. You can call or text.
Your favorite boss? Yes. Now, wait a second.
You have multiple jobs, you know.
Wait a second. What?
Yes.
I mean, you're talking like somebody who actually works, and you know what you're talking about. If you have multiple bosses or your favorite boss, so what you're suggesting is...
We all have a favorite.
Okay. Here's what you're suggesting. That that the person's boss may not be their favorite boss.
Right.
Is that right?
Yes. Send us your favorite boss of all
I'm
time.
feeling a lot of conviction here, Gideon. What now? Gideon says, what if you work for yourself? Nominate yourself. Which, by the way, go ahead.
We did get a nomination for you, but I've thrown that out. I told Yvette, no, we're deleting this.
Yvette, I love Yvette. She's my favorite.
So, yeah, you can call or text us with the name of your boss. We want to know your name and your boss's name and where you work. You can call or text 423-614-6499.
Yeah, so Mike Lee will give this away this afternoon. Next afternoon drive driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's a special day here at Zaxby's. We've got a long relationship, actually, and I've kidded around a little bit, but Mark and Christy Shepard brought Zaxby's to Cleveland. I don't know, Mark looks a lot older than he is, but I wonder what his biological age is. His body clock's about 83. But anyway, Shepard, he brought He and Christy brought Zaxby's to Cleveland all those years ago. And now Avant Gary and his family, we've met Mary Stewart. She refuses to go on the air with us, and that's fine. I scared her to death. She's, of course, marketing director. I said, well, the reason I came is I heard she was going to sing a little Hank Williams. But she just basically looked at me like I had things crawling on my face.
That's how normal people look at you. Yep.
Used to it. Anyway, so, but Zaxby's, Bridget, it's a full day, actually, even after all of this. I know you're going to be back at lunchtime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be back from 11 to 1 today. So the big grand reopening celebration going on throughout the day today. They have some great Zaxby's swag for you out here. So we look forward to seeing you out here. They are going to open early this morning at 9:30. It's all here at Zaxby's on 25th Street.
It's a deck of deals, good for a year. Tammy Randolph's going to join us after the hour here, the Cleveland Bradley Chamber. They're doing their big ribbon cutting, I think, at 9. Is that right? Also, Gary Bowen's here. We're going to welcome Pastor Page, president of Operation Compassion. We'll get an update on their efforts that they're doing in the hurricane areas. Plus, Mount Olive's big event coming up, so we're going to talk with them. And Bartley Norton. He's got a rare opportunity, a unique opportunity to help those hurricane victims, the farmers. The farmers, yes. So he's got a great operation he started. So all of that is coming up. So again, Boss's Day. Call or text in your boss, or as Bridget says, your favorite boss. And I would imagine most of this audience is about to get fired, so you need all the help you can get. 423-614-6499. Call or text. We're live at Zaxby's. Come see us. Zaxby's on 25th Street, Cleveland. Back in a moment. Live at Zaxby's. Come see us. Zaxby's on 25th Street, Cleveland. Back in a moment.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. Former President Donald Trump rallied in Atlanta last night.
Everywhere you look, under Kamala Harris, the American standard of living is in a free fall.
Georgia is considered a toss-up in the Fox Power rankings. Early voting began there yesterday.
Georgia has more than doubled its first-day early voting record. The Secretary of State's office says it has accepted more than 305,000 ballots.
That's Fox's Rich Edson. The power rankings also show Michigan is now in the toss-up territory. Vice President Kamala Harris was in Detroit for an interview with the Breakfast Club on iHeartRadio.
This is a margin of error race. It's tight. I'm going to win.
Harris is going to sit down for an interview with Fox's Brett Baer tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. Trump joined Harris Faulkner for a Fox News town hall that airs this morning. America is listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Wednesday, October 16th on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. Topping our local news, early voting begins today in Bradley County. There are 4 early voting locations. Those locations are OCI at 410 Urbane Road Northeast, the Bradley County Election Office at 155 Broad Street, the Northeast Recreation Center at 264 Berry Street Northeast, Street, and the Bradley County Fire Rescue Training Center at 3715 Dalton Pike. Hours for early voting locations are weekdays 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. There is one exception to the normal operating hours. The early voting location at OCI will operate from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. on Friday, October 25th. Election Day is November 5th, and polls will be open from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. From the Chattanooga, Lee University will present Songs That Touch Our Hearts on Tuesday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. in the Lee University Chapel, featuring beloved hymns from the Redback Hymnal. Danny Murray will direct the program and lead the congregation in singing these cherished songs. Murray said of the event, quote, "This event brings together the rich musical heritage of our community. A diverse array of students, faculty, and community members will occupy the stage, creating a heartfelt atmosphere for all," end quote. Admission to the event is free, but tickets are required due to limited seating. For more information or to reserve tickets, call 423-614-8320. In state news from WATE, the Tennessee Highway Patrol is trying to identify an injured woman who was found along Interstate 40 in Roane County and is asking for the public's help. Troopers responded to mile marker 341 of I-40 in Roane County just after 8 p.m. on Sunday. A black woman with serious injuries was found lying in the eastbound emergency lane, approximately 1 mile east of exit 140. She was taken to the University of Tennessee Medical Center by EMS. Investigators are seeking any information that could help determine the identity of the woman and what happened before she was found. The public is asked to call the Tennessee Highway Patrol Knoxville District Dispatch Center at 865-544-3380. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and download our app that sends you instant notifications when news breaks. For Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
Welcome back. The beautiful site of Zaxby's. It is a beautiful morning here, actually. It's cold outside. We know that. 6 minutes after 8, Bridget live at Zaxby's. They have rebuilt it. It is gorgeous here on 25th Street.
That's right. This is the original Cleveland Zaxby's. So come on out here today. Take advantage of some great offers. For the first 50 people, you're going to receive a Zaxby's deck of deals that's full of free offers for an entire year. And they are going to open early today for you at 9:30, so you can stop by here and take advantage of that. It's a big celebration going on here at Zaxby's on 25th Street.
Yeah, we're excited. It's also National Bosses Day. Nominate your boss. Or as Bridget said, as we say at Mother's Day and Father's Day, a boss you love, I guess, if you hate your boss. And, we ought to start that list. Who hates their boss?
Okay, we'll sign up. Gideon, Austin, Ashley, we can go ahead and start our list.
Mike Lee and Yvette love me, and Daisy. Daisy on Fiesta, she loves me.
Well, they're all new.
I know, they don't know better. Anyway. Now, Bridget, what do we need to do at Zaxby's? I know they're giving that big $50 gift card away to the boss. Well, actually, Mike Lee's going to draw the winner about 5 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah, so we have a $50 Zaxby's gift card and Zaxby's swag up for grabs. So just nominate your boss. You can call or text 423-614-6499. Again, call or text 614-6499. If you're texting in, we want your name, your boss's name, and where you work, and they'll be entered into that drawing.
We'll trade microphones with you here. Let's bring in Hillary Barnes, children's pastor at Mount Olive. Also, Tucker Sears is the student pastor at Mount Olive Ministries. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good morning, guys.
Morning, Steve. How are you?
Good. Great to see both of you. And Hillary, I want to begin. I know you've got a special event coming up. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we have our Fall Fun Festival. That's for our community. It's at Tri-State. I know it's an annual event, so a lot of Cleveland has come out to it before, but we're excited to have it once again this year. It's October 27th, and it's from 5 to 8 p.m.
All right, so Tucker, tell me a little more about this. And by the way, both of you, having grown up at Mount Olive, you know that Tri-State used to be our Freedom Celebration host all those years ago. So, Tucker, great to hear you guys still have that relationship out there.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been really great working with us. This is an event that we put on for the community. We do it every single year. I know Halloween is this exciting time, but it also can cause a little fear for some parents and students trying to figure out where's safe to go. And so we really our heart was to put on a community event. It's absolutely free of charge. Kids can come out, play games, they can get candy. Now, there are vendors that are going to be there. Do you want to talk about that for a second?
Yeah, so we're going to have the Hungry Hippie there, which is a crowd favorite.
Incredible.
We're going to have Kona Ice. We're going to have some other food trucks there as well. We are also going to have axe throwing, inflatables. We're going to have a carnival fun slide, which is new this year, horseback riding, a petting zoo, train rides. We're going to have a lot of fun activities for families to enjoy.
That is so wonderful, Tucker.
I heard Bridget was going to try the horseback riding. That's what I heard.
Right?
Live stream.
She wants to throw an axe at me.
That's the boss's day list. The loser of that gets an axe thrown. Yeah.
Well, if anybody's got an axe on him, it's your granddad and your dad. Both of those guys right there. Hillary, it's again a very special event. Just remind us of the details.
Yeah, so it's October 27th, which is 2 Sundays from now, and it's from 5 to 8 p.m. at Tri-State Exhibition Center.
Tucker, from what your family, the Sears family, have been involved with so many years out at Mount Olive, I mean, look, this is really at the heart of what you guys do is minister to this community.
Yeah, and so that's happening October 27th, but we have 2 events that are happening this weekend. The first is this Saturday. We have the Alex Walmack Annual Memorial Car Show, and so I got to attend the first one ever last year. It was my first car show, and it's an absolutely incredible event. There were all kinds of cars, from hot rods to your dad brought his new Corvette that he pulled up in. He's actually going to let me drive it down the street.
You know what?
He hasn't even let me do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what her dad's Corvette is?
No.
A midlife crisis.
Yeah.
David May Jr. That's a midlife crisis. Yes. Good morning, David.
But it was super fun. And so if you want to bring a car to that, the entry fee is only $20. But if you want to just come and look at the cars, which I really enjoy, because you see all these people who put this time and this effort into building these cars into their dream car, that's absolutely free of charge. And that's from 9 to 3 this Saturday. And then we have game day coming up this Sunday. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so we have game day, which is really exciting. It's a new event that we're doing, but we're inviting anyone to come out, bring some sides to share. We'll have the barbecue. But what it is it's like a tailgate event for those of you guys who enjoy football and tailgating. We're going to be doing that after our 11 o'clock service. So come join us at 11 o'clock at Mount Olive, and then afterwards join us up at the gym, and we're going to tailgate together, which is going to be a lot of fun.
That'll be good. Maybe wake the people up after your dad preaches. So that's wonderful. Mount Olive Ministries, the big fall event is, well, he's meaner to me off the air, you know that, on the 27th, as we're looking forward to that. Guys, thanks so much. Glad to see you guys both continuing the long tradition out there.
Yeah, we're glad to be here.
Great to see you. All right, we're going to take a quick time out here as up from the grave he arose. We've got the sun shining now, and it's not my halo? I thought it was. All right, Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv, 11 after 8. Hey, we'll take a quick break here. We're live at Zaxby's on 25th Street. It is the grand reopening. Get in the line. Get your deck of deals. These are deals good for 1 year. They're going to start this at 9:30 this morning. We're back in a moment.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Love supporting local? Then you'll love shopping with Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, your hometown dealer. We're happy to be part of this community and proud to serve you with a better way to buy and service. Plus, during the Make This the Summer event, you can drive new Ram trucks for as low as $45,000, and we'll deliver yours to your door. Visit your hometown dealer today, Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, the better way to buy and service.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Good morning and welcome back. It is 5:45 on this Wednesday morning, and as we take a look outside, not a whole lot going on in our neck of the woods, but look at this. Along the Tennessee-North Carolina line, that is blue showing up. Yes, snow showers have been falling overnight in parts of the Smoky Mountains right along that Tennessee-North Carolina line and some of the highest elevations. And yes, we had a little bit of snow falling here in Tennessee yesterday evening. This was Mount LeConte, of course, over 6,000 feet in elevation. This is live from LeConte Lodge yesterday evening. You can see that dusting there. And again, there was some more snow overnight, so there's the possibility they got a couple of inches. So I'll kind of check on that a little bit later this morning. But here locally, of course, we're not going to be dealing with any snow anytime soon. Things are all clear here across the Tennessee Valley. This is Cleveland. If you're heading out and about this morning, though, just know you need the jacket. Once again, it's 37 in Dayton, 41 in Cleveland, 40 in Blue Ridge, and 43 here in Chattanooga. You add in that northwesterly wind, you get a wind chill in the low to mid 30s across much of the Tennessee Valley. So it is a cold morning, and later this afternoon, it's going to be a cool, crisp, fall-like afternoon. 55 in Blue Ridge, 59 in Athens, 54 in Altamont. And to me, this is that perfect like apple picking weather. So if you want to do that today, if you have the day off, maybe go down to LJ or Blue Ridge and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, because it is going to be unseasonably cool. Our high temperature 61, our average high this time of the year 74. So we're going to be about 10 to 15 degrees below that mark. So this is a pretty significant cold air mass for this time of the year. And we're going to have frosty mornings through Thursday, maybe even Friday, as lows drop down to around 40 here in Chattanooga. And then those morning temperatures gradually start to moderate into the weekend. But if you pinpoint some of our mountain communities like Murphy. It's going to be much cooler. In fact, first freeze of the season looking pretty likely as we get into Thursday morning. 29, 32 by Friday. And then again, those temperatures start to warm up heading into your weekend. So frost advisories will be in effect tomorrow morning from 3 to 9 for all of North Georgia into Northeast Alabama. Now, they haven't been issued for Tennessee yet, but they likely will a little bit later on. We also have freeze warnings for Fannin County and parts of western North Carolina where freeze conditions will be possible by the time we wake up on Thursday morning. So it looks like Thursday morning may be our coldest of the entire week, and then we're going to start that warming trend. So looking ahead the next 6 to 10 days, the pattern's going to flip-flop. So right now we have the jet stream a lot further to the south. It's going to take a hike north and keep that cold air bottled up in Canada, and that's going to lead to warmer temperatures here across the Tennessee Valley and much of the southeast. By this weekend, we'll be back in the mid to upper 70s, closing in on 80 Monday into Tuesday, but it's still going to be very nice. Sunshine, low humidity, so the mid 70s, that's just about perfect this time of the year. As we take a look at your futurecasts, a little bit of snow showers continuing through this morning along the Tennessee-North Carolina line. Outside of that, the entire southeast looking good. We're going to have a whole lot of sunshine. High pressure going to dominate our weather over the next week and a half, as we're not looking at any rain across the entire southeast for at least the next 7 days and maybe even beyond. And we are still dealing with drought conditions here across much of Chattanooga, Cleveland, Dayton. Again, this beige area, that's a moderate drought. This is a severe drought in that shade. So we'll likely see this.
Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. And remember, we ought to play the old song, Hey Felton, Blinded by the Light. Look that up because that's what's happening here at Zaxby's. Steve Hartline along with
I don't know.
What's your name? Yeah.
What is it today?
Brittany, that's right. Bridget is with me here. Let's get a check of our, well, first of all, Bridget, before we get into all that, with the grand reopening of Zaxby's on 25th Street, we've, they're not technically open for business right now, but you can come by and see us. But we do have that deck of deals taking place, which people can come by and get in line.
That's right. The first 50 people receive a Zaxby's deck of deals, which is full of free offers for an entire year. They are going to open early for you today at 9:30, but you can come on by and get in line for that. That's here at Zaxby's on 25th Street, where the grand reopening celebration is going on all day long.
And so all of that. Now our Simmons Bank celebration list. About to talk with our friend Tammy Randolph from the Chamber.
Okay, happy birthday to Dixie Crisp. She was 17 yesterday, a student at Bradley Central. That's from her mom and family. Donna Walker Seaborn celebrating a birthday today. That's from her husband, Greg. Layla Mason is 12 years old today, a basketball player at Ocoee Middle School. And we also understand she was number 2 in her age group in the nation at the Elks Hoop Shoot.
I remember her, and I remember George Gray. They brought her in, and Karen, our friend from the county school system. Remember, she finished second in Chicago last summer in the hoop shoot, which is that wonderful Elks Club competition that's been going on for many years.
That's right. Happy birthday, Layla. Also, Joshua Satterfield is 22 today, a student at UTC. That's from Mom, Dad, and his brother Brandon. Wanda Justice is having a birthday today, along with Deidre Massengale. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list.
Boss's Day. And Tammy, do you have a boss at the Chamber of Commerce?
I have several bosses at the Chamber of Commerce. When Bridget was talking about your favorite boss, I was already thinking about which one was my favorite.
No, and here's the thing. You've got a totalitarian, just an absolute imbecile, Mike Griffin, as you agree, and I'm sure you would off the air. Griffin, who's a legend in his own mind, is the temporary CEO at the Chamber. And he kicked me off the board, as you know, and so because I had formed a coup.
Well, you won the award. We had to kick you off the board at that point. You couldn't still be on. There's conflict.
It's over. So anyway, but quickly, Boss's Day is today. No kidding. National Boss's Day. So nominate your boss. Thanks to Zaxby's, a $50 gift card from Zaxby's to the boss. Mike Lee will draw the winner at 5 o'clock. Call or text your boss in. If you're texting us, folks, put your name on it. Tell Sheridan or Ryan back at the station where you work, who the boss is, and your name, and you can do that at 423-614-6499. Tammy Randolph, membership director, is that right, at the Chamber? What's the title?
The full title is Director of Investor Development, which means membership director.
Yeah, so the great thing is you're going around talking to this to the business community here, as of course the Chamber does, but you specifically, what are you hearing, before we talk about the event coming up, what are you hearing from the business community as you talk to people here in Cleveland?
What they're most talking about is the community aspect of our community, how welcoming it is, how everybody works together. They're pulling together, especially right now with the hurricane relief. That's a big focus right now. Everyone's trying to figure out what they can do to help, and we're such a wonderful giving community. There are so many options you can do. Operation Compassion. There's several businesses themselves who have taken stuff up. Tarver Distributing has done it. Best Buy Metals, the Little Diner on First. Those are just a few of them. We've got a lot of grassroots movements that are helping as well, and it's just the giving and the love that this community has for each other and for others.
Well, and that is the essence of what's called the City with Spirit, and that is Cleveland, Tennessee. All right, Tammy. Also, if there are business owners listening or management, whatever, that want to join the Chamber that are not members, what do you tell them this morning?
I tell them you can call me at the Chamber at 472-6587, or you can go to our website, clevelandchamber.com. There's a tab on there that says Join the Chamber. It has our brochure. We have 7 different membership tiers, and I would love to sit and talk to you and see which tier would fit you best. And it's a easy process, and we have a lot of people, and it's a great way to get connected.
Speaking of hurricane relief, I know the Chamber's participating in a big event.
We are. We're very excited. We're going to do the first ever Chamber Challenge Cornhole Tournament, and we're doing this at Jenkins on Saturday, October 26th, is hosting their first ever 5-alarm chili cook-off with free drinks and cornhole challenge. Jenkins is handling the part with the cook-off. We're going to have 6 different emergency responder teams doing a chili cook-off, but the Chamber is doing the cornhole tournament. We're looking for 12 teams. It is $50 to register. The first prize for the tournament is $200. Second prize is $100. But the most important thing is all the proceeds will go to the American Red Cross for hurricane relief. We have a sponsor. Professional Sign Services is our presenting sponsor for it. But you make donations. You get drink tickets. Coca-Cola is donating all of the soft drinks for it. But you get drinks. You get to taste all of the chilies. And the community that's there gets to vote which is the best responder chili team, and then you can also watch the cornhole tournament. It's a double elimination, and I'm still taking reservations for team members.
If people want to put the team together and get in touch with what they do?
Same thing. You can call me at the office, 472-6587, or you can go to our website, scroll down to the community calendar. You click on Cornhole Challenge. It's on the calendar for Saturday, October 26th from 11 to 2, and you can register straight through that.
And speaking of the Chamber, we're doing a ribbon cutting here at Zaxby's on 25th Street a little later this morning, I understand.
We are. We're doing a ribbon cutting at 9. I brought the big golden scissors, and I'm very excited because the Sensation salad is back.
Yes.
So yes. And as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go out and get in line so I can get part of those 52 decks of free chicken for a week or for a year.
I love it. Our friend Tammy Randolph, hello to Jackson, and good morning, and I know he's doing great. So anyway,
Thank you
great to see you. Thank you. All right, Carmen Lastoria joins us. Carmen was kicked out of the athletic department at Lee, and he is now doing something. No, I'm kidding. Carmen, Lee University. How in the world are you, buddy?
Steve, it's great to be with you. Great to be here at Zaxby's. What a beautiful new building this is. And, of course, just talking with Mary Stewart and Dylan, just so much excitement. You know, I ate here on Sunday. That's how big of a Zaxby's fan I am, even before the grand reopening. I had the Sensation salad. Fantastic. I highly recommend it.
Certainly. So, Lee University, and yes, so you, of course, you were assistant AD at Lee University for a long time in athletics. Now you're in, as we introduced you the other morning, in donor relations at Lee, but that university relations team, I should say. But the partnership, I know, between Zaxby's and Lee University is just incredible.
It really is, Steve. It's long-standing. I mean, Zaxby's has been such a vital part of this community and a great community member. And, you know, we set out several years ago in Lee Athletics to say those are the type of winning organizations that we want to be a part of. We want to be connected with those winning organizations. So it's been a privilege, like I said, to work with Mary Stewart and her team on the marketing side, to work with Dylan and the store operations. And they do so much good for our student athletes. athletes. I mean, and for our fans and the community. If you're a part of the Flames Club, they provide great meals during our VIP room, during basketball season, great catering events. Anytime we need them, they step up huge for the Baseball Military Appreciation event, which you guys are a big part of as well, every spring with Coach Brew that benefits local veterans right in our community. So can't say enough about what Zaxby's does for the community, and we are really proud to partner with them once again with Lee Athletics.
Let's talk about Lee University in general. I know that you guys, under the direction of President Dr. Paul Kahn, are really reaching out in new ways. And, by the way, homecoming is right around the corner. I guess that's the next big event.
Well, it sure is, Steve. We're excited about homecoming. You know, Lee University is something to be experienced, right? And so we love when we can get our alumni and our friends back on campus. That's why Celebration was such a great event, when we got all of our community friends and alumni back on campus. And so we're really looking forward to homecoming this year. It's the first weekend in November. A lot of great events planned. Of course, we got the Volley for a Cure event that we have every year on Friday night to benefit the Mary Ellen Locher Foundation. We've got the Flame Walk. We've got the Homecoming Court, which, by the way,
hang on.
Coming out of retirement to announce the homecoming court, Mr. Steve Hartline. That's right. He is doing it
free. I didn't know Glenda worked at Lee.
This is breaking news, by the way.
Yeah,
breaking news.
This has not been revealed yet. So, Bridget, I didn't know that you're basically your sister.
Yes.
You've been all raised by K-Free. But anyway, I'm not suggesting Chris married his sister either. So, anyway, Glenda called me yesterday and said, hey, will you come and do the homecoming court? I haven't done the homecoming court since I attended Lee University. And then here's what I said. I said to Carmen, and I had no idea, honest, over here off the air. I said, Carmen, who has been doing the homecoming court announcement? And you told me
that I've been doing it for the last 14 years. I'm off the hook, baby.
Yes.
We got Steve back.
Yes.
So we're getting the big guns. It's been a very amateur approach over the last 14 years.
Well,
now we've got
let's
the pro.
do it together. Let's just you and I, back and forth. Come on.
I think that would be great.
Come on, Dr. Kahn, is that okay? Can we do that?
Let's make that happen. Let's make that happen.
All right, anyway. So, no, in all seriousness, you guys are doing such a tremendous job. Homecoming's coming up, and I'd say Andrea, our friend Andrea Patrick, who's running now that organization.
Yeah.
Probably have more information on the website, maybe?
That's right, leeuniversity.edu. You can register for homecoming. We've got a golf tournament for our alumni at Cleveland Country Club on Friday afternoon, and so you can come out. We're actually going to have the national championship trophy out there that our men's golf team won in 2022. So if you're a Lee alum and you want to get your picture taken with the national championship trophy, you can do that. It's going to be a great weekend. 60th anniversary for Delta Zeta Tau, DZT.
DZT, yeah.
Our first sorority, our first female Greek club on campus, celebrating their 60th. So going to be a great event. But Steve, I'm telling you, it's an exciting time at Lee University. There's a lot of great momentum. Enrollment is up. There's a lot of great expectation for the future. We're reaching back out, connecting with our community. Lee's a great place. It's a top-tier, Christ-centered experience, and we're seeing some incredible things happen on the campus of Lee University. So we want you to be a part of it. If you're thinking about going to college, if you're a high school student, think about Lee University. It's a great place, and certainly at homecoming, we want to invite the community and our alumni back to campus to experience all the great things going on at Lee.
Our buddy Carmen Astoria, Lee University. Carmen, thank you for joining us here at Zaxby's. I know just a huge part of what Lee does. So.
Absolutely. We're so grateful for the Zaxby's partnership. Come on out. This brand new store, it's beautiful. Of course, the food is fantastic. They've got some great things going on today. It's going to be a lot of fun. And, Steve, can I just say one more thing? Go Guardians, down 2-0 to the Yankees. We're down.
This is sad.
But we're not out. It's going back to Cleveland, so don't count us out
Just
yet.
ask the Red Sox in 03 or maybe 04.
That's right. 04.
They were down 03.
They were down 3-0.
The Yankees. So, you know.
Anything can happen.
And it really can.
And you can listen to the games on ESPN Cleveland.
That's right. ESPN Cleveland 101.3. We're proud to have
I did that last night.
Yeah, we're proud to have the baseball playoffs presented locally by George Gray. Allstate Insurance. You're in good hands with Allstate, but not necessarily George Gray. All right. Thank you, Carmen. Great to see you. We're going to take another break right here. 8:32 Sports around the corner. Plus, we're going to be talking with Calvin Page, the pastor of Westmore, president of Operation Compassion. Bridget, take us out here. We're live at Zaxby's.
That's right. It's the grand reopening celebration of the original Cleveland Zaxby's on 25th Street. They have built a beautiful new building here. The grand opening celebration going on today. Just a reminder, you can come by and get in line, be one of the first 50 guests, and you'll receive a Zaxby's deck of deals. It's full of free offers for an entire year. They are going to open early for you this morning here in just about an hour from now. They're going to open at 9:30 today. That's all here at Zaxby's on 25th Street. The grand reopening celebration going on here today. We're back with more in just a minute. Mix 1041 and mixtv.tv.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Give me Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson.
I'm gonna need Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson.
Don't worry, dear. We have Logan Thompson.
I gotta call Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson!
If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today. Waiting for you.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Right now, take up to 5 years, no interest financing on Tempur-Pedic purchases. Only for a limited time this fall. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Bundle up, a little cool out there for your Wednesday morning. Wednesday afternoon, yeah, it's going to be cool as well. Sunny and 62, a little breezy at times. Thursday, sunny, 39 in the morning, 66 in the afternoon. Friday, a little bit warmer, 41 in the morning and 71 in the afternoon with more sunshine. The weekend will have lows in the low to mid-40s, highs in the mid-70s. And, yeah, you guessed it, sunshine over the weekend as well. Download the Local 3 weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Carnes for the Local 3 Storm Alert Team.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Mammograms can detect breast cancer early when it's most treatable. The Mary Ellen Locher Breast Center has locations in Chattanooga, Hickson, Ottawa, and Ringgold. In addition to traditional 2D mammography, all of their centers offer tomosynthesis, a type of 3D technology which improves.
It is 23 minutes before 9, Mix 104.1. We're on mixtv.tv. Welcome back to Zaxby's, the grand reopening. Let's get a quick check of our CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. And last night, by the way, sports courtesy of ESPN Cleveland, 101.3, our sister station. The American League Championship Series Game 2 last night. Yankees over the Guardians 6-3. Yankees lead 2-0 tonight. Dodgers at the New York Mets, 8 o'clock. We'll have it on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3, presented locally by George Gray, Allstate Insurance. Also, fall calls tonight. At 8 o'clock. We're going to have it on Mix 104.1 because of the NLCS on ESPN. So Vol calls tonight. Getting ready for Tennessee-Bama this Saturday in Knoxville as Bob Kessling, Coach Josh Heupel tonight, 8 o'clock here on Mix 104.1, presented by TVFCU. And the NFL owners meeting in Atlanta yesterday. They awarded Atlanta the Super Bowl in 2028. That's sports, sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. See my buddy Ricky Hentz, Greg Redmond, everybody at Solutions Finance of Tennessee in what is now the Ace Hardware Plaza, but the former Cook's Food Store Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. My longtime friend, Pastor Calvin Page, joins me, and of course, Pastor Page, also the president and CEO of Operation Compassion. How are you, Pastor?
Doing good, Steve. Really well. And it's exciting to be in this new Zaxby's.
Isn't that great?
Oh, my goodness. In fact, I'm thrilled. I had to drive all the way across town
yes.
to hit Zaxby's, and so this is closer to the house and the church.
And the church.
Yeah.
Well, Pastor, I invited you on for an update this morning. Obviously, a couple of weeks ago, and really any time disasters happen, I call Pastor Page and our buddy Gary Boyne and Lisa, and Operation Compassion's there. So give me the latest, would you?
Yeah, this is an ongoing, as we were talking before we went on the air, this is an ongoing problem. It's going to take a lot of time, but we are going to stay at it. I'm happy to report last night out at the Operation Compassion warehouse, I think we had around 250 people showed up from the community. Westmore was one of those churches that participated and had a wonderful response, and unwrapping paper goods and toilet paper, taking labels off it so that we can ship it to people in need. So the supplies is still an issue. It's not as great of an issue, but it is still an issue. The other big need obviously is water. So many of these small towns have had their infrastructure blown out. They've lost it because of the raging rivers. So we're getting ready starting this afternoon. We're in conjunction with the North Carolina State Police. Their lead chaplain has been communicating with us, and we're going to go city to city, every small town that we can now get into that we could not. And we're going to ask the municipal of those cities, the fire chief, whoever we can get information from, and analyze their water situation. So we're hoping to build water systems. We already build water systems. We're hoping to build them faster so that we can get them into these towns. All we need is a water source, and we can get them clean water. And they're begging for that.
So we've got all of these people listening or watching this morning who, they say, what can I do to help? And here's one thing I do want to point out, and Calvin and I have talked about this a lot, and that is when a disaster like the flooding and the Hurricane Helene, when that first happens, there's a lot of heat. What I mean by that is there's a lot of attention by this nation. And then, call it human nature, call it whatever you want, things slowly wane. However, it's people like Operation Compassion who stay in there. They continue on. This is an ongoing situation. So I think that's really what we also want to point out, Pastor. This is ongoing.
This is ongoing, and the rhythm of news stories, and I would say it's human nature, the rhythm of the news story changes. We've got to get, especially a political season, so we've got to move on to the next story. But the reality is there's still people that are devastated. They're still discovering, as of yesterday, bodies. You hate to talk about that, but it's absolutely true. So we're going to continue to be diligent. and you mentioned how can people help. Last night when if we put out a notice or something, can you come and help us stage some loads, create more Operation Compassion blessing boxes? We do that. That's a huge way to help. Also, I might add that we're still in the crisis phase. That's going to be ongoing. But as we're moving now and transitioning into the cleanup phases, and many people are already doing that, but Men and Women of Action is a great group to team up with, to go over and take a chainsaw with, and a coordinated effort. If you just show up and it's not coordinated, then it becomes sometimes difficult. But they're one of the leaders over there working that way, Men and Women of Action. Also, people could continue to give because we're having to build these water systems, and we're going to be, as I said, dealing with local communities and churches trying to get clean water to them. So anything anybody can do would be a huge help.
All right, Pastor Calvin Page, and I guess they can go on the website. Would that be a good way?
OperationCompassion.org. OperationCompassion.org would be the best way. Every dime given will be used for these water systems. So.
Hey, we just had a check come in. My buddy Freddie Bryson at Capital Tire Service, he wanted to give to Operation Compassion. This is a very nice donation.
We are so thankful. And
people are still giving.
Yes, thank God for Capital Tire. And anything anybody can do, it's a huge blessing.
Well, and now Freddie had another note, though, Pastor. He said if you can wait a few days to cash that'd be just fine. But I'm kidding around. Pastor Calvin Page, Operation Compassion. Pastor, thank you very much.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Anytime.
Thank you.
All right, so you hear that, Bartley? Come on over here, buddy. You hear this about what Operation Compassion. Grab a microphone there, if you will. My buddy Bartley Norton's here, and so woof and hoof. Bartley, I know. First of all, you called me last week about this. Tell me what this is all about.
So this is an opportunity to do something a little bit different in our community, right? We've had a bunch of wonderful organizations, a bunch of wonderful people who have come together in this community to really help out with the Helene victims. And so it's exciting and obviously inspiring, but we wanted to kind of take a little bit of a different approach at it, right? I had a friend call me. His name's Jesse Matthews, who used to go to Lee, play baseball, works for Rivco Construction now. He received a call from a friend of his in North Carolina that's a farmer. And he said, listen, man, we've had so many wonderful people coming and helping people here, but something that people have forgot is us as farmers and ranchers, we've about lost everything, not only from our own physical stuff, but our livelihood, our cattle, our horses, our sheep, goats. We can't even keep them confined to something because everything is tore down. Our fence lines are tore down, and so we have no pasture left. There's no grass for our animals to eat. And so he said, I'm calling you because I'm hoping that you can help us. Do you know anybody that can help us? And so Jesse called and he goes, look, man, you're the only guy I know that may know somebody, and you do farm work too. So is there any chance that you can help? And I said, well, what is the need? And he said, they have no food. They don't have water for animals. They don't have grain. They have no hay. All the hay has been wiped out that these people have spent hours working in the summer on. And I said, give me 24 hours and let me see, what I can do in this community. And I set up some meetings. And, Steve, this community is just wonderful for giving back. You don't have to pull too hard on people. People are willing and want to help. They are the true volunteer city, if you will. We stand up to what our state represents, right? And so I called the co-op and asked for a meeting. I called Tractor Supply Co. asked for a meeting. And I called Jackie Evans Trucking and asked for a meeting, to which all three were like, we're in. What can we do to help? And so not only are they willing to donate out of their own pocket, but they also are allowing us to do a drive that starts today with the co-op. And so it's already started today. Starts today. So the co-op is going to be today and tomorrow. Not only our co-op here in Bradley County, but after hearing the Pikeville co-op joined us also and said we're going to do the drive at the same time with you. So it starts today in Pikeville.
So what does that mean for people? What do they need to do?
So all you've got to do is actually come down to the co-op. We've pre-selected items. That way you don't even have to go in or work hard. You can just go up and say, hey, what I'd like to do is sponsor horse feed or cow feed or dog or cat or whatever, and we already have all of the bags selected. So and on top of that, Tractor Supply and the co-op have discounted the prices of all this food so that it's affordable for somebody to come in and try to help. I mean, it's about as easy as possible. So everybody's benefiting.
We're talking about my buddy Bartley Norton. So I love it. Woof and Hoof Initiative. Where'd the name come from?
You know, that's a funny story, Steve. This started growing and getting bigger and bigger, and it finally came to the point that people are like, "Man, this is awesome! This is Operation what?" And I was like, "It's Operation. We got to feed animals. Operation." You know, I'll get back to you on that. It's going to be Operation something or another.
You got it.
So I called my good friends over at the Alderman Group.
Robert.
Said, listen,
Robert
guys,
Ryan.
I need some help. And Ryan got involved, and I was like, Rob, come up with something that's going to be unique and that matches what our initiative is.
That's
in
good.
about, I don't know, 24 hours, he sends me this logo, the Wolf and Hoof Initiative, and he knows I'm a horse guy anyway, and he's like, look, we've got this. We got the cows represented, the goats, the sheep, everything's represented in this. I said, dude, that's wonderful. It's the Wolf and Hoof Initiative. Let's do it.
Leave it to Robert Alderman. Well, it's a wonderful thing. So how can people get more information about it, Bartley?
Absolutely. You know, realistically, if you want, just call me. My number is 423-618-2846. It's on my business Facebook page, Wholesale Carpet Sales and Flooring. You know, we really just... We're trying to make this just a farmer to farmer, rancher to rancher. I'm not doing this as a big publicity thing. I just want people to help. So Tractor Supply and the co-op both are very well knowledgeable about what we're doing. You can go straight in. They can tell you stuff, or they can redirect you back to me.
Sure.
Or you can email me at bartley.norton@gmail.com, and that's BARTLEE. But the reality is, I'd just rather you pick the phone up and call me. I mean, it's a cell phone. It's what I do. Call me.
Yeah.
And we're not turning away anybody.
What's that number again?
423-618-2846.
My buddy Bartley Norton always gets involved when things are happening, and Bartley Woof and Hoof Initiative, inspiring tales, get it, Robert Alderman? Tales of hope in the wake of a lead. Great to see you, Bartley. Thanks for what you're doing.
Appreciate it.
Wonderful.
Thanks for having us on. Y'all have a blessed day.
God bless you. All right, Bridget, we're about to wrap things up here. I do want to thank Fruit Loops and Gideon Ratcliffe and of course Ryan Felton. Fruit Loops and Gideon are here very early getting set up, and so we're appreciative of, I guess, you know, it's Boss's Day. I guess that's why I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, so we've got a couple of reminders, Bridget. First of all, it is Boss's Day. Our contest sponsored by Zaxby's.
That's right. We have a $50 gift card that I'm actually holding my hand from Zaxby.
Oh, that's smart.
Here.
Who gave her the gift card? You know she's going to try to use it, Dylan. Mary Stewart, that's a horrible idea to give her a gift card. Don't ever do that.
So you can call or text and nominate your boss to win this $50 gift card from Zaxby's. All you have to do, call or text 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, we want your name, your boss's name, and where you work. So again, 423-614-6499. It's National Bosses Day here on Mix 1041, all presented by Zaxby's.
So Amanda Brock doesn't want to get fired. She's nominated Gayla Harris Miller at Bradley County Criminal Court. Bridget will be there later today, so if she wins, she can take it to her. Oh, happy Boss's Day to our boss, Matt Dillard at Green Acres, Bridget.
Oh, yes.
How about that?
Awesome.
Oh, look at this. This is cute. Christy Mason nominated Kirk Campbell at Charles Elementary, the principal up there, as if he ever goes to work.
Oh.
That's funny. Christy Mason, of course, works for Kurt, so, you know, Christy's trying not to get fired. But anyway, now do that, and then Mike Lee will give that away at around 5 o'clock this afternoon on Mix 1041 on Mix Afternoon Drive, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. I guarantee you no one will nominate Thomas Williams at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Nobody.
He's a great boss as well.
Ridiculous. Anyway, Bridget, one more reminder too. We're about to do a big ribbon cutting here, and we'll see a lot of our friends and others from the chamber. So, Bridget, let's remind everybody about the deck of deals. The line is growing. Only 50 slots available.
That's right. Yeah, the celebration continues here at Zaxby's on 25th Street. The grand reopening celebration. Be one of the first 50 here today. You're going to receive Zaxby's deck of deals, which is full of free offers for an entire year. They are going to open early for you this morning at 9:30. So just about a half hour from now, Zaxby's will be open. Again, that's at 9:30. Be one of the first 50 and get free offers for a year.
All right, we also thank you, Fruit Loops. He just texted me, hey, Fruit Loops, let's just That's a great idea. Never speak to me, just text me. I think that's a new thing we're gonna start doing. Anyway, no, he's telling me he's published an early voting guide on our website. Now, our website's redesigned, and I gotta give him some credit. Austin's done a tremendous job he has had a lot of help, but Sheridan and I'm sure Gideon's been involved somehow. But anyway, no, our website is looking great, brand new, redesigned, mymix1041.com, but he's published an early voting guide there. There has been some confusion. I don't know confusion, although this is Cleveland, most people are confused here, but about early voting. Well, here's why, and I'm serious about this. Today's the first day of early voting. And so we've got new locations. Now, it started this year, Bridget. Now, Bridget, of course, is in a land of confusion, as Phil Collins sang about. But, so we've got, hey, Phil Lewis, you put that up for me so I can read it. I can't remember anything. There we go. So here are your early voting locations in Bradley County. This is starting today. You can vote early for the November 5th presidential election. We have federal and state general elections on November 5. All right. OCI is your new location for early voting on the north side of Bradley County. That is the Perry Stone Ministry, Urbane Road, just past the Cleveland Family YMCA. Now, one that has not changed, the Bradley County Election Commission office downtown. Fran Green will be signing autographs down there. That's Broad Street. And then we've got the Bradley County Fire and Rescue Training Center. And that is down on Dalton Pike. Now that, if you've been in Cleveland a while, that's known as the former Waterville Elementary School. And then we have, Northeast Recreation Center on Berry Street. That's another location that has not changed. The Northeast Recreation Center on Berry Street. Now, you can go to our website, find out all about it, mymix1041.com, early voting hours. So like today's first day of early voting, 9 to 6. Understand the state of Georgia set an early voting record yesterday, by the way. Early voting today, and so weekdays, 9 to 6. Saturday, 9 till 4. Election day is Tuesday, November 5th. Polls will be open 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. Bridget, anything you want to add here before we go?
Well, just a reminder, I'm going to be back here live from 11 to 1 today, so come out
been through enough? My God, you're coming back?
The grand reopening celebration continues throughout the day today here at Zaxby's on 25th Street. And then coming up later this afternoon, I'll be live at Food City, the brand new Food City in Ocoee.
Wait a second.
2 to 4.
The mayor's here. What, did you think there was free chicken?
Is it not?
No, it's not.
It's free good chicken.
Now, Mayor Davis, before he became the mayor of Bradley County, was a good. You're on TV too, so watch it. Well, that's your better side. But anyway, Mayor Davis is, of course, a longtime radio personality here in Cleveland, Bradley County. So you do appreciate good chicken.
That's right, a good chicken, and they have really good chicken here. I'm glad to see the new building to go along with it. I was looking for you outside, but I knew it's too cold.
He's not gonna.
You know me, Mayor Davis. No kidding. Zaxby's just an example, though, of our great economic situation here in Bradley County.
Well, it's really important that they not only are in Cleveland, they've expanded in Cleveland, but now they've chosen to rebuild in Cleveland. That's big. We really appreciate it. So I just want to stop by and say that to them, that we appreciate what they do, what they mean to Cleveland and Bradley County.
Even though they're big Georgia fans, you're fine with them.
That's all right. In Cleveland, they'll be Cleveland and Bradley fans.
Good to see you, Mayor. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. That's it for us this morning. We've had a wonderful time here. Mary Stewart. Mary, thank you so much. Dylan, Panama, thank you so much. I enjoy your canal, Panama Canal. Thank you. Mike Griffin is here. Come here, Mike. Come here. Mike Griffin. Mike, somebody turn his hearing aid on. Come here. Come here. We're going to end the broadcast. Oh, look here. It's Boss's Day, and your staff has all gotten together, and they've asked me to present it to you.
Oh, great. What is it?
It's your pink slip. It's over. Get out. Goodbye. Have a great day. See you at Zaxby.